Sommarnatt, när jag svävar fram i mörkret. Sommarnatt, ger en skön highway-feeling. Sommarnatt, när jag glider fram på gatan.
Alright, today we're gonna talk about faith, love, and lust. These things have been big parts of my life now for the past 2 months, and it's been very hard to navigate around these three things and try to find the correct path. Love and lust is, you can find a lot of correlations between the two, but really they are entirely different. The weather sucks right now. Maybe I need to go inside. But for me, I've always found it difficult to follow faith when times are good. Like they say, we always crave the light when it's dark. For me, it's... I'm gonna go inside. We are back on the casting couch. Oh shit. Yeah. No, it's always been difficult for me to follow faith when times are good. When times are good, I often forget about following what's important, and I fall into the same bad patterns. But when things are bad, my faith grows and I follow a more stricter path. But the difference in between love and lust is love is a strong emotion. It's a driving emotion. It comes from the core, it comes from the stomach, it comes from the heart. It doesn't come from your monkey brain. It's an emotion that can't be changed. You can't challenge the emotion. You can't guide it. It guides you, and you just have to try and be smart about it. It often can cloud your mind and your judgment, which makes you a little bit stupid. You can make very dumb decisions when you are in love, and but it's normal. It fills your mind so much that it's difficult to think straight. Different to love, we have lust. Lust is it's not an emotion. Lust is a feeling. Lust is a hunger, which we often think that it can feel similar to love, but once you dig into that emotion a little bit deeper, you usually find out about it when you quench this hunger, that, oh, this wasn't a real feeling, this was just I was just hungry. It's like when you have a craving for pizza, like, oh, I haven't ate pizza in so long, so I really crave a pizza right now. And then you eat this massive pizza, and then you feel, oh fuck, I can't. I'm not gonna eat pizza for so long. I've eaten so much. Lust is the same thing. It's just a hunger. It's a hunger that you can quench it, but it's always gonna grow back, and it usually grows back stronger. It's the same as your normal hunger. The more you eat, the hungrier you get. It's even worse than normal hunger. If you know how to control hunger, if you know how to control eating, you have an easier time to control lust, but it's still a very difficult feeling to control. When you pursue lust, you are only pursuing your own personal gain. You're not interested in the other person's well-being, which often leads to you hurting other people. It's very different from love as an emotion, because love as an emotion is an emotion about caring. You care for the person that you love. You want them to you want to look after them. You want to take care of them. You want to do what's right for them. Love is a selfless emotion. Love keeps no track of wrongs. It's you giving all your emotions to another person. While lust, you are trying to take emotions from the other person. When you are hungry for lust, you are just hungry for the other person's emotions. You're hungry for their validation. You just want what they have. But when you love someone, you want to give what you have to another person. And when you are pursuing lust and you are asking for another person to give you their emotions and their power, their feelings, once they finally do and you have quenched your hunger, that person has been giving you love. They're giving you their real emotions, the real love, and that can really hurt that person. It's a very dangerous game, but it's played by so many on a daily basis, and you often don't think about it. I've had like, it's funny. My curse is I am I am good with when it comes to women. I'm good at pursuing lust, but I'm terrible at pursuing love. Um, and it's come to bite me in the ass. I've never believed in karma, but now I'm pretty convinced that karma is real. I've been yeah, reroll. All right, let's trace back a little bit. Love is a bet that every person in their life have to make at least once. It's a huge bet that you are putting everything, you're going all in, and when you lose that bet, it can be terrible, because you've given everything, you feel, everything you can to this person, and if you lose that bet, you can find yourself empty-handed. You're left confused. You're left with low self-esteem. You feel that you've lost everything and you've given so much. Uh, if you win the bet of love, well, then you live happily ever after, and it's perfect. But you can't have good without the bad. You know, there's got to be a balance to everything. You can't. That's the beautiful and terrible thing about life. You can't just have everything given to you. To move forward in life and to get what you want, you have to place these bets. Um, Otherwise, you're just gonna be stuck in the same place forever, and you're just gonna fall in depression. I don't know. You're not gonna get anywhere because you're not placing any bets. Recently, I made a bet in love and I lost it, unfortunately. I'm trying to pick up the pieces, but it's difficult. Uh, but I also feel at the same time that now, because my faith is always weaker when things are good, and the past 2 months when things have been really good, my faith has not been very strong. I've been lazy. I've forgotten about what's important, and now that I lost this bet and things are bad, I feel that my faith and my ambitions and power is growing stronger, because yeah, when you're in the darkness, you begin to crave the light. But being in the dark is never fun. It's nowhere where I want to be. But what can you do? The game of life. It is what it is. As long as you keep moving forward, you'll end up somewhere. And the tough times will eventually go away. God will isolate you to test your faith. When you are isolated, He's not punishing you. He's He's testing you. Because when you are isolated, you are also very susceptible to fall into sin and fall into bad emotions and fall into depression. But when you are isolated and you fight back and you keep moving forward and you take care of yourself and you push towards a stronger faith, even though you can feel like God is not listening, He is. He is just seeing how much love you have for Him. That sounds selfish, but it's very important for you. If you fight and push through this isolation that you may be going through, that I am going through, God will surely reward you at the end. If you don't fight, you will reap no rewards. And that's just the case in everything. In work, if you don't work, you won't reap any rewards, you won't get paid. If you you get the point. You won't get anywhere unless you try to move forward. It doesn't matter if you're running, walking, crawling, as long as you're moving forward, you're doing good. You're getting somewhere. But anyway, I got this motorcycle. It's fucking nice. Saw it at the beginning of the video. It's perfect because recently in my previous video I talked about how I've had problems with driving the van around because it's too expensive and I can't get anywhere, and I talked about how I needed to get a quad bike so I can get around, but now these problems are fixed. Now I feel, because I've been felt so locked in because I've been only using the van to get to and from work, and I felt that I can't afford to do anything else. I can't afford to drive anywhere. I can only get to and from work, so I was very locked and felt that I can't do anything. But now that I have the motorcycle, I've been out riding this whole weekend, and it's a 125cc four-stroke. It goes 100, like top speed is 100 kilometers an hour. It takes a while to get up to this speed because it's a small engine, but it's still fast enough for me. But because it's a four-stroke, it doesn't drain that much fuel. I was out driving. I filled up a full tank of gas yesterday. It's got a 11-liter gas tank, and I was out driving for maybe like 3 hours, and only half the tank got. I only spent about half the tank. It's very loud for being only 125cc. Like people look at me and like, why is it's very loud, but it's not. I didn't make it this loud. Previous owner had put a different muffler on it, but I like that it's loud. It feels like a proper motorcycle. It looks like a proper motorcycle. My dad is a fucking asshole. He called it a moped, uh, but it's good. Now I can go and do whatever I want. I feel it's only an hour drive up to a place called Montchique, which is up in the mountains. And I've talked about in previous video that I wanted to do. I think it was my intro video that I wanted to do hiking vlogs, hiking videos. And now I feel that I have the possibility to do that because now I can take the motorcycle up to Montchique. It's beautiful up there. That's where I worked, where I did the madrone berry picking. But now I feel that I can just, on a weekend, I can take my motorcycle up there. I can go hiking all day and then drive back home, and it's not too expensive. And it could be really good content. And The weather is kind of shit. I hope it gets better. But yeah, I miss being out in nature. I've been locked inside this place for too long. It's fucking depressing. Um, but yeah, things are looking good to and from. It's funny. I've always dreamed about having a motorcycle, and I thought about this yesterday when I was out driving. I've always dreamed about having a motorcycle and being out like in a warm country like this, and the freedom to just be out riding. But still, I'm not happy because I have different dreams that are failing. The dreams that I have succeeded with are not the dreams of having a motorcycle that I've succeeded with now. They're not important anymore. Now I have bigger dreams that aren't going well. So it's the curse of being human. We can never be happy. We always want more. But as long as you remember that you have friends and family, and fuck, as long as you remember you have your friends and your family, I hope the sound is gonna be good on this because I've been talking for so long. I don't want to re-record. You got your friends, you got your family. They all love you. They all care for you. Uh, you have nothing to worry about as long as you keep keep your family and friends close. Talk to them. Spend time with them. Things will turn out all right in the end. I think that's gonna be it for this video. A little bit shorter maybe, but I just wanted to do an update that I got the motorcycle. I'll see you guys around.